After rigorous analysis of a wide number of applicants, we have found your skill set to be of optimum value to the Magna project. With advancements in biotechnology through Connor Corporation-funded projects, specifically the creation of self-replicating microbiological structures, the corporation has decided to embark upon a new project, the Magna.
We are seeking to apply an application for self-replicating technology.
Our greatest challenge to this goal has been programming the technology to correctly recognize incomplete biological structures. However, we found a solution.
We have found that a human partner, a being with significantly greater pattern recognition than we are able to create, is perfect to guide the Magna towards the structures in need of its attention.
Our research team has done all research necessary, yet the Magna has one aim left.
We seek to synthesize the intelligence of the Magna with the mind of a human.
Please state your allegiance to the Connor Corporation.
Thank you for this generous opportunity. I pledge to do all I can to further the interests of the Connor Corporation.
I can smell her uncertainty. She hasn't decided yet who she's fighting for.
She is fickle like the rest. She will side with herself under the pretense of some other morality. Once she does,
she will side with whoever pays the most. I hope you're right, for your sake.
Oh, but it's always full. We're the only ones allowed in here, no? Well, at least one glass a day, so it should be well past empty.
But it isn't.
No. It does make you wonder, though.
Wonder what? I'm slightly concerned that the others aren't here yet.
You seem nervous. You're late.
I am. Are we all here?
One left.
Well, let's begin anyway.
As you all know, I'm very excited to be moving on to the next stage of the Magna project. Now that we have agreed the terms of this next stage, the Connor Corporation can start gathering clients.
I'm incredibly sorry.
Is that cologne?
Our code of conduct is clear. We have already had this discussion.
Annual review is closing in.
Let's keep this on track.
Yes, of course.
The corporation is glad that we came to a quick and unified decision to keep the results of our research confidential, despite some difficulties in the past. Okay, let's get this done.
Way ahead of you.
Are you listening? What is it that you're doing on that computer?
You said it yourself. I'm late on work.
Well then.
The teenage rebellious type isn't cool. She doesn't think so either.
You know, we could have got this signed a few days ago if you just let me create a digital document.
Any more speeches? Fantastic. Now, Miss Reliable, I can take that from you now.
So the new guy starts next week.
Yes. She's female.
Hey, come on. Don't be so transactional. So I suppose you'll be heading out of here soon.
There's still lots of forms left to complete.
They look done to me. And I can't seem to find my car keys. Do you want to know the truth? Well, they're all just a bunch of stiffs. She got me on the team, but she'd rather let the Magna fester in academia for the next 2 decades than let a competitive market take it there in a tenth of the time. It doesn't matter, though. He's got this under control. He taught me everything, really. And this is all just above the other guy's pay grade. Blown over from the early stages. He'll be gone soon enough, though.
You know it's not my decision.
Yes, because you would do it so differently. I'm going to quit.
Oh, come on.
How can we move on to the next stage? How can there be any sense in that? This may just be a step towards your goal, but you have no idea what it's like to take a life. I have obeyed the rules of my profession for my whole career. I took an oath. You're making me sacrifice all of that. I'm not the same since the trial. I'm sure it's affected my mind. It could sense it, my confusion. Even in a moment of truth, I couldn't decide if something with such power to change us, such power that is there to be abused, should exist. And look where this has taken us.
We can't falter now. Time's too short. Pull yourself together.
Where's your responsibility? Where?
I'm sorry you're in this position. I know you're trying to do the right thing.
You can do anything now. But if there comes a time that we're gone and you're left, then you have to do this right. We've already made the Magna. Its effects are inevitable. But we have a responsibility to protect people from those with different priorities.
I'm ready.
It won't run.
I'm going to see them now. Tell me we're ready.
I made a mistake. We're going to need another day. You'll have to work late tonight. You may be expendable to them, but the only way to test this thing safely is by finishing what we started. Changing teams at this point, it would just slow things down. We have an obligation to make the magma as safe as possible, even if it's not in the job description.
You have the look of a man who's about to lose his job.
I'm trying to keep their new one. What do you want?
Can't old friends drop in on each other from time to time?
Not when the friend visiting can get them to lose their job.
Fired from a job that they've already lost. And you still won't do it. Look, we have our scoop. We know you guys have fucked up. If you want to keep your job, then save yourself for Christ's sake.
I'll do it. Not because it's right. I've never lived morally, and I'm not going to pretend I do now. I've just done the work that pays. Right or wrong has never been my choice. Some of us have that choice, and they need a chance to make this right.
When you're making a decision where one choice goes on every headline worldwide and the other takes away all hope of employment, then you only have one friend in that place. And that is silence.
You're a good guy, friend. Look at yourself. You've already taken the huge step to bind this program, and by doing so, setting yourself on the path for greatness. But the path to greatness begins with you. One can imagine helping others like filling a cup of water for them. But the age-old question for all great people has been, where do I find this water? Well, my friend, the water is in you. You don't have to find it on your journey. You just have to remember to take it with you. Hold on to your job. Get good at it and get that promotion. Keep rising, filling that cup of yours. Until one day you will wake up and realize that your cup is full. And this, my friend, is the beginning of the rest of your life. Now is the time to let your cup spill forth, friend. Spill it as far and wide as you can, and fill all those around you with the loot of your toil. Watch them grow, and watch yourself grow. Admire your greatness.
I'll probably be around another like half an hour.
And you're okay to drive us in tomorrow?
Well, that's kind of out of my way because I'm going to have to drive to yours and then back and then again tomorrow morning yours and then back. I kind of just like needed to get my bag and...
Oh, right, okay. Well, I thought you were planning on staying. I mean, you're really sending a lot of mixed signals with all this driving over and...
No. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I mean, I think that it needs a new connecting rod or something.
Can't fix it?
No, I'm just gonna have to kind of wait until the mechanic comes.
Great. So what are you gonna do now?
Just wait here, I guess.
Fine. Whatever. Enjoy yourself.
We've only scratched the surface of what we can do with the Magna. Physically creating missing biological structures. This has used far beyond medicine. Endangered or even extinct species, trees and plants for oxygen. A tool of great change is just like a person. It needs space to grow. No rushing, no priorities, just time and space to reach its full potential and best use.
Everything will be recorded, but you can get out of it as long as you stay silent.
They won't care about her vote. She's new and she clearly has no fucking respect for her colleagues.
So, nothing to say for yourself? You'd rather I talk to the press, I presume?
What are you talking about? What the fuck is going on?
You are such an idiot. You've been so busy thinking with your dick, you failed to see that she's been fucking you over this whole time. We've been tapped. Say goodbye to your jobs. You are not going to fuck this up for me again.
It was your mistake.
Oh, please. I saw this coming from miles off. I've made alternative arrangements. Fortunately, there are other parties interested in the research we've been conducting. As you can see, we've just lost our current backer. They won't care what happens to the Magna now. They have an image to protect. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking the Magna and my leave.
You were always a spineless worm. We should have got rid of you a long time ago.
So much for track records then.